So I've been wanting to do this for a while. I have the complete timeline of the TV show Lucifer right here in front of me. I wanted to tell you guys just how the timeline is in the show, because there are jumps between the timeline in the show and other shows, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But why don't we just get started? So the first instance of the show is just actually flashbacks, and it's in Season 5, Episode 4, It Never Ends Well for the Chicken, where we see flashback events about Lucifer telling the story of Lilith wanting to become mortal and putting her immortality into the ring that Lucifer always wears. Then the next instance in the timeline of events for Lucifer is actually in Season 3, Episode 11, called City of Angels. This is where we get the backstory of how Lucifer ended up on Earth, how Lux came to be, how Chloe became a detective, all that sort of stuff. Then in the next event in the timeline, major event in the timeline, we actually have to jump to The Flash. Yes, the CW show. Specifically, Season 6, Episode 9, where we learn that Lucifer's Earth is actually part of the Arrowverse, and it's Earth 666. Now this is just Tom Ellis' cameo in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event that happened at the beginning of 2020. Basically, his cameo is said to be set somewhere in the 5 years before the show starts, between the Season 3 episode and the start of the show. Basically, all that happens is he gives John Constantine a card to help them get to Purgatory, where Oliver Queen's soul is. I was taking a little bit to think of his name. I forgot it for some reason. And now we're going to be getting into it, because the entire show is pretty much linear at this point. We have the entirety of Lucifer Season 1 happens, then Season 2, and then Season 3, but specifically Episodes 1 through 10, and then 12 through 24 is the continuation of the story, because, like before, Episode 11 in Season 3 is the basically prequel to the series, if you don't count the flashbacks in Season 5, Episode 4. Then continuing on, we have Season 4, Season 5A, which you may be wondering why it doesn't have specific brackets like Season 3, and that's because Lucifer's telling the story in the present, but the flashbacks are what are the events in the past. And then Season 5B, and then I'm assuming Season 6 is going to continue that, unless we get some other things, then I might update this. You may also be wondering, what about the last 2 episodes in Season 3? One episode was just a what if episode. Well, that one doesn't count, obviously. That's a completely different story arc. And then I'm not sure where Ella's little side story with Azrael fits into the story, because it happens obviously before Chloe learns of Lucifer's the truth about Lucifer, but I'm not sure where in that story. But that is the complete timeline of Lucifer. When Season 6 comes out, I will most likely update this. Otherwise, Season 6 is just the 10th on the list. So let me know what you guys think of this timeline. Did you guys know the timeline was a little weird, where you even have to go to The Flash to get some lore for the show? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Become Time Traveler today. Links to all my social media are in the description below, and until next video, I'll see you in the future. Bye guys.